Okay, we're here at the Play Place, and as all of you know, and by the way, this is Justin. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Justin Brown. I am a family nurse practitioner at High Point Family Wellness in Gordonsville.
Okay, and we want to thank you for being here today.
Yeah.
As all of you are well aware, school has started, and Justin is going to talk to us a little bit about family wellness and back to school and a few things like that. So I'm kind of just going to let you kind of take the floor. Justin, what's the first thing you want to present to us?
So a lot of things with going back to school, some tips that parents ask for their kids. You want to make sure your kids are getting good sleep, getting them on a good sleep schedule, especially with coming off of summer. A lot of kids have been spending a lot of time being up late at night, not waking up early in the morning like they have to when they need to be ready for school. So just making sure your kids getting on a sleep schedule so that they can perform well in the classroom is good to know. And then also nutrition. You got to feed your brain with good things, trying to avoid junk food, make sure they're eating fruits, vegetables, proteins, things that help the brain be alert and active and just keep the body healthy. And then another thing that parents may not think about, but it is important, is backpacks. So kids throughout the year will continue stuffing assignments, notebooks, reading books, anything in their backpack, not paying attention to what's in there. And by the end of the semester, they're carrying around a backpack that probably weighs as much as they are.
Yeah.
And that can cause a lot of back issues, hip issues. Kids may start complaining about body aches, my back hurts, my legs hurt. And so it's good if parents can keep an eye on their kids' backpacks, make sure they're not overstuffing them, clean them out, because half the time they have just trash sitting in there anyways. Mm-hmm. And that's another good thing just to help them and help them throughout the school year.
Okay, and I had never thought about that. I mean, now we use iPads and electronic devices, so carrying books is not as big a deal.
True.
But all of those test papers that you don't take them out of there that have been done away with, that's a good idea.
Right.
Nutrition, I'm sure you're aware of this. In Smith County, all the lunches and breakfasts are free now.
Yeah.
And so good nutrition is not as big a deal as it used to be, but still yet at home, they need to get a good meal.
Correct. Yeah. It's very important. Make sure you're feeding your kids well at home as well. The school, I think, does a great job of trying to make sure kids are getting good portions, getting a fruit, vegetable, a whole grain bread, meats, all of that. So.
Okay, and then as far as the sleep part of it, I know that's extremely important. What's the recommended amount of hours for sleep for a child, say, elementary school age?
At least 8 hours, I would say. A good bedtime routine would be going to bed around 8, 9 o'clock, depending on when they need to wake up, whether it be 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I just know when I was in school, that's about the time I was waking up. So I always made sure to go to bed at around 9 p.m.
Well, I know I have grandchildren, and they catch the bus at 5 minutes after 6.
Yeah.
So they have to get up at 5 o'clock to be ready and kind of awake by the time the bus gets there. So, that's very important. Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else we need to cover while you're here talking about school and children?
No, but if any parents or their children need a primary care provider, they can come see me at High Point Family Wellness in Gordonsville.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Justin. Appreciate you coming by.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Once again, we have High Point Health personnel here. And Miss Nancy, would you please introduce yourself? Tell them what aspect you do at the hospital.
My name is Nancy Moore. Thank you for the opportunity to come here today. I appreciate it. I'm the program director for the mental health unit at Riverview. Our name it has been Renewal Center, but with the partnering with St. Thomas Ascension, we're now the High Point Health Behavioral Health Unit. We service clients age 55 and older.
Okay.
It's just inpatient service, and we have an average length of stay from about 5 days to 2 weeks, depending on the needs.
Okay. Well, if a person's needing your services, is this a referral by another doctor, or do they need to come directly to you to receive the services?
It can be a referral from a doctor. Families members can call us and ask and tell us what's going on and see if the admission would be appropriate. We have assisted living facilities, nursing homes, doctor's offices. Referrals come from the community all over.
Okay, and it's inpatient work. Do you do any outpatient?
We have Senior Life Solutions that's on the campus of the Riverview Medical Center, and they would do outpatient, but my service is the inpatient service.
Okay, and I don't know if you have a kind of an elevator speech for the things that you offer, but I'm sure there's different aspects to mental health that you might want to cover.
We're usually looking at diagnosis of severe depression, anxiety. Some people have suicidal thoughts. We have psychosis, bipolar or manic, sometimes just adjustments with dementia, behavioral adjustments. Those are the type of diagnosis we serve. We have a structured program during the day. We have medications are ordered by the physician. We have nursing groups. We have activity groups. We have family visitation and involvement in the treatment. We have treatment team meetings. It's a structured day for people in a safe environment.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. You know, it's in the concept or time that I grew up in, if you had a broken arm, obviously you went to the hospital and you got that fixed. But if you had a mental problem, a lot of times people would hide that, or they wouldn't talk about it, or it was among the family members. And I feel like that we're in a better position today that people realize, hey, I can't remember what I used to, or I said something that maybe I need to go talk to somebody about. And I think we're in a better position with that. And I hope people realize that they have a facility like yours that they can come to and cover these things. And I don't know if I said that well, but maybe you need to repeat what I said in a better way.
It's certainly with celebrities a lot coming more forward with their mental health issues and things they deal with. The stigma is slowly but surely going away. People are feeling more comfortable to make a phone call to see if they can get some help with issues they're dealing with.
Right. And if you're going through a depression and you feel like you need to end your life, that definitely is a sign that you probably should call somebody instead of taking action like that, because that is a sad outcome for your family and the people that care about you.
I wish I had on me, but I can get it for you. There is now an 800 number, I believe it's an 888 number, that is nationwide, that if you are feeling suicidal, that it is manned 24/7 to be able to make a call. And it has changed lives. It has been very helpful. It's only been in service for a couple years now, but that's part of that stigma change.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I can guarantee you, if you're out there and you're having depression or some things like that, I can guarantee you there's somebody that really cares.
Yes.
And they want to see you continue on with flourishing in your life. And, and help like this is available to help you do that. Well, thank you, Miss Nancy. Appreciate you coming by.
Thank you again.
Okay, we're still talking to folks from, I call it Riverview Regional. It's High Point Health now. And we're really glad you guys came. If you would, introduce yourselves to the folks out there, please. Start with you.
Absolutely. I'm Alyssa Stevens. I'm the marketing coordinator for High Point Health.
I'm Maya Griffin, and I'm the summer marketing intern for High Point Health.
And that brings up the point that I would like to talk about. You guys have an active intern program in the hospital system that you work in. And I would like for you to just kind of tell folks out there how a person can get involved. Now, I understand you need to be about a sophomore in college or on that level before you really apply. But if you could start from there and just kind of give us an idea, and then we'll talk to Maya a little bit and see how she's liking it.
Absolutely.
Put her on the spot.
Absolutely. Well, High Point Health with Ascension St. Thomas, we are a fast-growing organization which puts a lot of demands on our marketing and communication department to make sure that people, all of our communities, are aware of our services and that we're spreading awareness about just the healthcare that they can receive close to home. So with that, it's a great opportunity for people who are young in their career to join our department to learn what it takes to work in a healthcare industry. And also we get something out of it too by, getting support and helping us promote our services. We're looking for students once a season to come into our department and help us with everything from advertising to videos, social media, just anything like that, marketing and communications. They can come in and get experience in our department.
Okay, and obviously you're looking to maybe help them decide to be in a career in that, and hopefully maybe even with your organization. Is that right?
Absolutely. There are a lot of surrounding colleges that, can benefit from staying close to home over the summer or during school. Maybe they're taking classes and we can work with their schedule to come get experience, learn kind of what it takes to be in the healthcare industry, and they can decide if they want to continue in healthcare marketing communications.
Okay, now Maya, you came to us kind of a roundabout route. How did you get into the intern program? Where are you from?
Yeah, so I go to Western Kentucky University up in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'm double majoring in advertising and photography. So as summer was approaching, I was looking for an internship for the summer that kind of incorporated everything that I'm interested in. So yeah, I was talking to my mom, and she actually works at High Point Health too, so that's kind of how I found out about this. But I sent a message to Carrie, the marketing director, and I just asked if there was going to be any openings for a summer internship. I got an interview, and then I found out I got the internship. So
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you were able to do that. If someone is interested in looking into this, how do they get the information?
Yeah, absolutely. I do believe we put the job out on our career page. So like I said, that is kind of a seasonal position that we're able to support. It is a paid internship position. If there's a lot of interest, we likely will have the availability to bring on more. It just depends. And then you can also reach out to the Contact Us page on our website, and we're able to monitor that and see who's interested there as well at highpointhealthsystem.com.
Okay, now I'm making a assumption here, or presuming that maybe you have other positions in the hospital that also might possibly have intern positions.
Potentially, there's a lot of residency positions and patient care tech positions. That career page is very helpful for anyone who's looking for any role, and they can go on there, see what's available. There's always opportunities for rotating around. I think we have some summer administrative interns as well. So yeah, I think a lot of our team members are always willing to support people who want to learn and continue their education. I think that's definitely a benefit of our organization and just the teams at High Point Health, whether it's in Gallatin or here in Carthage, definitely.
Okay, well, it's wonderful that you guys came by. And High Point Health, if they just Google search that, they should be able to get all the information that they need on this.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, Maya, thank you for being here. Glad you're in Tennessee for a while. And thank you, Alyssa, for being here.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Good morning, everybody. This is Will Herbert, your Ag Extension Agent here in Smith County. And I'd like just to dive into what's been going on here lately. So last month, we were able to hold a lunch and learn. We talked about growing tomatoes in challenging Tennessee weather conditions. And so we were able to welcome Dr. Natalie Baumgardner from University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And she taught us a whole lot about it. And we're so thankful that she took the time to come out here. So that's what happened last month as far as the lunch and learns go. And then we have another one coming up this month. We have Jason Garrett coming down from Overton County, the extension agent up there, and he's going to talk about innovating your lawn, getting it ready for the winter months and getting it prepared for early spring as well. Some practical looks at that as well too. So that's coming up August 29th. So make sure to call the office and get your name on that schedule. Of course, it's $5 for lunch, just to cover your meal, and then just some good knowledge to learn there too. So make sure you come on out and give us a call so we can get you on that list to get signed up. And I just also want to take a moment to thank everybody here in Smith County that's been so welcoming to a kid from Overton County. I'm just very thankful that you guys have poured into me way more than I can pour into you right now. So I just thank you for everybody that has done that, and I'm looking forward to meeting more and more people the longer that I am here. It's been a great 2 months so far, but I'm very thankful for everybody that's done that. So I just wanted to take a little bit to let you know what's going on in the ag section of Extension, and I'm looking forward to the months to come. Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you here, Martha. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them who you are, who you with.
Okay, I'm Martha Hinton, and I'm with the Pregnancy Resource Center of Smith County.
Okay, and you guys do a lot of different things down there,
you're so busy.
and you're so busy. And I know you talked about a lot of the services that you offer. So why don't you just kind of go through some of the things that you do and offer to the public?
Our biggest push is education. So we have all kinds of classes for parents, for grandparents. We have classes for pastors, for students. So we really want to educate our community, and we are a community service about good parenting and raising healthy, wise children. And we have free prenatal pregnancy test. I'm sorry, I got lost. What I was saying.
That's okay. That's a lot of
Pregnancy
P's
test.
in it.
Yeah,
One.
that's a lot. Pregnancy test. We do free ultrasounds in the first and second trimesters, and then we have prescription prenatal vitamins that we provide. All that is free of charge. Of course, we've got material supplies. We've got so many referrals into our community. Our community has a lot of things available for
Oh, yeah.
our residents.
Yeah, that's true. It's a wonderful place to live, and I realize that. I hope everybody else does.
I know. I had to get a little older to realize it.
That's true. As you're younger, to digress a lot of times when you're in high school, you think, I'm leaving here and I'm never coming back. But then as you get older, you realize, hey, home was a pretty good
It's a
place.
good place to be.
Yeah. So anyway, talking about the Pregnancy Resource Center, you also take donations and things like that. But there's some things that you can and can't accept, like car seat.
Right.
Can you kind of go through what people could, if they wanted to help you, what they could bring? Or
Right.
do?
Well, the biggest help would be to contribute financially. That would be the biggest way to help. And then we can take new car seats, gently used clothes or new clothes. We're trying to do more new things so our parents have a shopping experience. We can take new breast pumps, new high chairs, bathtubs, all the things that babies might need.
Right,
We
right.
provide for them.
Okay, now, and you extend on a little past the birth stage and then help some of the other agencies around here. Is that correct?
We do. We go from prenatal to age 2.
Okay, so prenatal to age 2, and then once they're 2, actually, there's another organization that you can refer them
We're
to.
not going to drop them. We're going to stick with them.
Okay, and I think recently, aren't you helping sign up for the Imagination Library?
Yes, we are. Imagination Library. We have so many referrals, Bill. I can't keep up with them all, but yes, that's a huge love of mine.
Yeah.
You know, as a retired librarian, I love the reading.
Well, exactly, and they start that at birth,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think the last book they get is "Look Out, Kindergarten, Here I Come."
Here I come.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So that is a wonderful program. So they can sign up with you down there, and of course, I think the hospital covers that as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love working with our local hospital. They're really easy to work with, and we're fortunate there too.
Oh yes, a lot of communities our size don't have a hospital,
right.
and we have a wonderful hospital organization here. In fact, they were on doing interviews during the show here, so we're really glad that they're here. Also, with your organization, there's other folks that support you, and you have events that are coming up. Now, I don't think you've got an event coming up soon, do you? Or do
We
you?
do. August the 10th, Justified is doing a motorcycle ride for us, and we'll start at the parking lot at First Baptist Church across the street at the open one, and we're going to end at the dam where we'll have snacks and cookies and things. But it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
It's a lot of fun to
and
do.
at Justified, I want to do
I love Justified.
kudos to them because they are really involved in the community
They
around here,
are.
and they're a good bunch of folks. And
Love 'em
yeah,
dearly.
yeah, I can't say enough good things about Justified Riding Club. They do a lot for us. Okay, you are located. Some people might have a little trouble finding you because you're not right on Main Street. You're just off of Main
Just
Street.
a little off. We're right behind what I call the old Sonic or behind Wildflower. Turn down the hill on College Avenue and you can't miss us.
Yeah, you're the first right there as you go down.
And we're also having an open house on September the 7th. So we're really hoping to open it up to the public and everybody come and see what we've done.
Okay,
We
and
had some new landscaping. We've redone the inside. So it's just fixed up really nice.
okay, and I would probably advise people to park up in Wildflower, come see you, and then go to Wildflower and get a
There you
drink.
go. or go there first, get an extra drink, bring it down to
There you go, because they're really good.
They are good.
Wildflower Nutrition is a good place. Okay, well, is there anything else we need to cover?
Well, speaking of good places, I've never been in here before, but this looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Where we are today.
When I came in and walked down, I saw all the things they have to offer. And we're going to talk about kiddos here in a moment, but they are really set up for taking care of your kids.
I think my grands would love it.
They
We'll
would.
see if we can
There's
get
no
that
doubt.
on the appointment book.
Okay. Well, Martha, thank you for coming
Thanks,
by.
Bill. I appreciate it. I appreciate you and Justin very much.
All right. It is our pleasure to have Ms. Caitlin here from the Drug Coalition. Caitlin, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself fully and tell them what you do at the Drug Coalition?
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Caitlin Williamson, and I am an intern with the Drug Prevention Coalition. It's right across from the Methodist Church in Carthage. Basically, what I do is I help with our youth with my partner, Preston London, and we plan events in the community and just get our youth involved with our problems that we've been having.
Okay, and let's do this first. If somebody wants to find out about the drug or the Community Alliance or Coalition, how do they find that out?
So we have a Facebook page, Community Wellness Alliance, on there. And then also for our youth, we have Thrive.Youth Coalition. Everything is lowercase, and you can see all of our information there. If you need to call us, our number is 615-588-1622.
Okay, and I know you have some events that are going on right now that you wanted to talk about.
Yes, so we just had an event that just happened last Wednesday. It was our Glow for Life party. And basically, we just promoted good decisions and living life to the fullest without drugs or alcohol and being safe with that. And so we had it at the event center, and we got to skate and do raffle prizes donated by local businesses and all that stuff. And it was just a bunch of fun. We have meetings within the school coming up here soon. Our first meeting, I believe, will be next Monday during Blue and White time. So please tell your kids about that if they go to Gornsville High School. We have some after-school meetings coming up as well. And then we are planning for some fun events in the winter.
Okay. All right. And so you said Preston is working with you, so you guys work on the youth. I know they have done some drug takebacks and things like that. I don't know if you're aware of some of the other things that they do.
Yes, we do drug takebacks, and we also do life skills lessons within the school, and we show up to events in the community like William Walton Day. We will end up having a table there, and we will be at football games and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else we need to talk about that you know of?
Not that I know of, other than just make sure that you check out our social media, and that we'll be posting more about our event soon.
Okay. Well, Caitlin, thank you for coming by.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, we're still here at Kiddos Play Place, and Miss Stephanie, you came by to see us to tell us about Smith County events. If you don't care, for their benefit, introduce yourself and tell them the organization.
My name is Stephanie Winfrey. I am the chair of the Smith County Events Committee. We do the Back to School Bash and the Hometown Halloween in Carthage.
Okay, and you just had your Back to School Bash event, and from what I could tell, it was a roaring success.
Yeah, it did just as well as it did last year. Day of, we served 362 students. I don't have the numbers from the students we've been able to serve after with the leftover school supplies, but we hope to have those soon. And we're working every year on making it flow a little bit better. So
Right, and at this event, you had vendors and food trucks, or you had some other stuff going on besides just the giveaway, right?
yeah, we had a few food trucks that came out. Now this event is not an event for like making money, and they knew that. They had generally like dollar menu priced things and lower options because we're an event for the community, the people who need
Right.
need help and things. And then the vendors we had inside weren't really vending; they were community booths. So they were like the health department, the Humane Society, youth villages came. DTC came; they come every year and they give out their drawstring bags and their school calendar magnets. So it's more of everything is for the kids and the families to get
Right.
resources.
So it was basically, like you say, for the community, and that's what they were doing there. Well, I know that was very successful. I've heard nothing but good things about it ever since you had the event. So that's
that's good.
wonderful. I know you gave a lot of backpacks away. Also, you're planning on doing this next year, of course, about the same time. And then the other event that you have, well, you're going to be kind of at Walton Days helping with that.
Yep.
And that's September the 27th this year. So we've got that going on. And then, of course, in October, we've got the Halloween Bash.
Yep. In October 31st, we have Hometown Halloween. We'll have details and things coming out on Facebook relatively soon. If you want to get involved and have a trunk to hand stuff out, all you got to do is reach out to us on Facebook or via email.
Okay, and there's a Facebook page for. Actually, is there a Facebook page for the Back to School Bass?
It's all under Smith County Events.
Okay.
Facebook page.
Okay, so it's under the events page. So if you want information on any of that, Smith County Events Facebook page then. Okay. All right. Well, anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Well, Stephanie, thank you for coming by.
Thank you for
and
having
folks,
me.
if you want to get involved, just look them up on Facebook, Smith County Events. Hey, we're here at Kiddos Play Center. And Tim, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them who you are.
My name's Tim Thurman, one of the owner-operators here at Kiddos Play Center, along with my wife, Lindsay Thurman. And thanks for having us. I appreciate you guys for coming.
Well, thanks for being a host for us today. I've noticed one thing ever since the day one that I walked in the door. You're very busy, aren't you?
Very,
Yeah, yeah.
pretty busy.
Yeah, this is a pretty good place. What is the range of kids that you service?
So far, what we've noticed is we're noticing a lot of the younger kids, but we go all the way up to 12, actually sometimes even 13. So
Okay.
a lot of 5 and under, and 5 and up to 12. is what
Okay,
we
and
service.
you've got like a birthday center here
Yep.
where they can have birthday parties and things like that. Walking down what have you got? Ball pits? Go ahead and
So we
explain.
have indoor play structure. We have 6,000 balls, pits, and a little section for 5 and under. We also have a lot of soft play for the little ones so they don't get hurt and they can play. Parents don't have to worry. We also have the older kids section. There's 22,000 balls and possibly 1,000 behind our fence that were thrown over, but we'll get those out soon. If the kids are lucky too, we actually put little gems in there that they can find, like little ducks and little souvenir balls they can turn in for gifts and toys and stuff. But yeah, we just like to have fun, and there's a lot of slides, fast slides, and just the play structure for the kids to run around and burn some energy. So
And what I like about it is you've got it set up to where the parents can be watching their child and kind of keep
Absolutely.
an eye on them the whole time
Yep.
that they're in there.
a lot of big play structures. The kind of kids kind of go in there and get lost. And you don't really know where they are, so you kind of get nervous as a parent. Ours, you can see them all the way down the line. So
Yeah, and that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And I know you probably got to get back up front, but really appreciate you letting us be
you, Bill.
here.
Appreciate
How
it.
do people get in touch with you if they want to find out about Kiddos Play Center?
all of our information is digital. It's at kiddosplaycenter.com. You can find our pricing there, party rooms. You can book a party. We also do bounce house rentals for at-home parties. They start at $150. And they go from there. So if you guys are interested, you guys can drop in. We do not reserve times. You guys can walk in, come see us. There's a lot of stuff here in Carthage that's actually new or even up and coming like us. So come see us.
Okay, well, glad you're in town, and I'm glad it's been
Bill,
successful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Yeah.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed the show. We're of course at Kiddos Play Center, as you can see with the decorations on the wall behind me. If you have not went by the Chamber of Commerce or went by the Turner Building or one of the hotels or somewhere around here and got you one of the experienced Smith County magazines, we would invite you to do that. They're very informative about what's going on here in Smith County, and they're just a good magazine to have. We want to make a few announcements here. Pick up my paper so I can read it to you. Wildwood is having their Songwriters Festival August the 16th. Now, as we get into the month, this will be a past event, but it's 6 p.m. and it benefits the Friends of Cordell Hall Lake. As you can see, the shirt that I'm wearing, it is a Friends of Cordell Hall Lake shirt. And I'd like to talk about that organization for just a moment to let you know that they would be a good group for you to get involved in. What they do is they raise money to help in the area of Smith, Jackson County, where the lake touches, to be able to kind of improve things around the campgrounds and around the park. They help put on some of the fishing rodeos that we have and some of the other things that go on, some of the cleanups. So if you want to get involved in helping Cordell Hall Lake, you can join the Friends of Cordell Hall Lake and it make a real difference in what goes on around here. And again, Wildwood Resort, they help support this. And the Singer-Songwriter Festival is August the 16th at 6 p.m. And that's going to be a fun time. So if you get a chance to come this year, it would be great. If not, they're probably going to have it about the same time next year. So we'd invite you to do that. They'll have live music weekly, and they have karaoke and bingo at their place all during the year. So you can check out their Facebook page or their website and find out what's going on with them. Also, like to announce on September the 27th, 2025, we are doing the historic William Walton Harvest Festival, or a lot of people colloquially call it Walton Days. And it is from 10 to 6 p.m. And of course, we're having the Harvest Queen pageant that goes on that evening, and we'll have entertainment all through the day. We have vendors and just a lot of things going on for kids, and a lot of historic presentations that are going on during the day. And so if you haven't ever been to a William Walton Harvest Festival, you need to come down on September the 27th. That's a Saturday, and just have some fun. Downtown Carthage kind of blocks the street off, and we open the street up. All the folks that have stores along the street, they open up and basically invite you in to see what they've got to offer. And it's a real fun day. So if you get a chance, come to William Walton Harvest Festival on September the 27th. And we hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.